right, an accident. Southbound I-5 at Sutterville Road. Traffic brought to you by ZeroResSacramento.com. And let's welcome in our guest announcer.
And now, it's time to check in with California's worst Mexican. Here is Dan in Sonoma.
Wow, California's worst Mexican. We have to have a conversation with Tomas, because he still has my vote as California's worst Mexican. Love for Tomas to call back in again if you're listening. So, anyway, Sean, let's I sometimes put a title for the top of the call-up prep board. Today it's Brass Knuckles. Brass Knuckles. You'll see why. Brass Knuckles. Hey, we'll get to that in just a second here. It seems like the Democrat Party currently they're only down to one source of a media outlet, and that's MSNBC, which, by the way, is owned by Bill Gates, because they can't even go to CNN anymore. They're so backed into a corner that all the news outlets are actually after them, which is it's about time. Now, how far that's going to go, I don't know. But you remember when the Democrats would always brag and tout how united that party is? That's no longer true anymore. And Republicans should pounce on this because, again, I've never seen such a rift in the Democrat Party ever, and they're scrambling to figure out what to do. But all these Democrats that are calling out for Biden to step aside, they all see the same thing. There will be a cascading effect when it gets closer to November 5th. And that is the reason why is that they are fearful that the voters simply won't vote at all. They'll just stay home. They won't vote for Biden. I mean, he's losing support left and right. And I mean, they don't care about Biden personally. It's their own hides they're trying to protect. They want to be reelected to their, congressional seats or their Senate seats. Now that looks like I've never seen such a golden opportunity for Republicans to move forward. Now, so far, what they're doing is they're doing what Biden is doing. I'm talking about the Republicans right now. They're not saying or doing anything. They're just laying quiet, which for them, they need to start speaking up pretty quickly because the issues are what will win this election here. I went to the supermarket yesterday just to get a couple things, and I was quickly reminded how virtually everything in the store is doubled in price, thanks to Biden. And that's it. Everyone sees it. Everyone feels it. And that's an easy subject and issue for Republicans to talk about. Are they talking about it? No. Again, they'll win by default. They'll win by stupidity, by not doing anything. But again, if they were to actually take a stand and actually start talking about issues that people really care about, they could win in record numbers.
Well, the way I see it as a baseball fan, the Republicans had a big first inning, and they're up 8-0. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to blow. They're going to blow the lead in the ninth inning.
Well, they'll send their idiot closer in who's got a 20 ERA. Yeah. Coughs up home runs left and right. So that's again never left. What is it? The old never underestimate the Republicans to screw up an election. They can.
They're going to start
let's go back.
People. Yeah, they'll start walking.
They'll start walking people or beaning them, whatever. Yeah. Speaking of beaning. So far the Democrats haven't put real pressure on Biden to step aside other than them suggesting that he walks away. But do you remember Harry Reid?
Yeah,
Harry Reid.
Who could forget Harry Reid? What a nice guy he was.
What a piece of...
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly.
Now, I also remember, however, that time towards the end of his career and his life, he was roughed up pretty good, if you remember. And the pathetic excuse he was giving was that, he fell into some exercise equipment. And my response was, well, really? How many times has this happened? It's like saying he fell in the bathtub. Somebody got to Reid. He must have said something really stupid or did something really stupid. And, again, they roughed him up. And that should have frightened everybody. Because, again, he was not some small fry. He was the Senate Majority Leader. And if someone decided, hey, well, we're gonna make him pay for whatever he did, should have told everyone, we're no longer in charge anymore. Now, I'm not saying that will happen to Feeble Joe. It might. Who knows what kind of pressure he will be put under. But let's just say, because, again, Biden does not want to go away. He has made that perfectly clear, as I've said for years. But if he, let's say, in 2 weeks, he decides, I'm going to step away, I'll step down. You will hear it. You will hear it in his voice that he doesn't want to. He was forced into this. Now, what sort of pressure physical or otherwise, they're threatening him with, I don't know. But keep an eye on that. If he does step aside, listen carefully to his words and how he says it, because, again, he couldn't be more clear. It's him or nobody. That's what I see to this point. But keeping, why the Democrat Party is unraveling so quickly, so, right before our eyes, is because look at what they put together in 2020. Joe Biden was touted as the moderate to bring everyone together. He brings on Madam knee pads. Why? Because she's a woman of color and a woman. And so those were her classifications. So, they put this whole package together with flimsy string. It's coming together as fast as it was put together.
Dan?
Yes, sir.
Up against the clock.
Is it a comfortable clock to put some padding on that clock?
Many things. It's horrible. I have so many things that I would like to share. And
Let's touch on it tomorrow.
I will do so. You have a great day.
Thanks, bud.
7:21.